Hey there, and welcome to another exercise tutorial. Today we're going to look at the Swan, two versions of the Swan that's done on the Cadillac. Recently I filmed a video on the teaser on the Cadillac, and I will link that below in the description box. And I wanted to do the Swan kind of following that because I feel like these two exercises are really helpful as like sort of exercise pairs. What you learn how to do in the beginning of the teaser can actually really serve you once you turn onto your stomach, and I'll explain. Often the Swan is a hard kind of angst-inducing exercise for many of us, myself included, and I've actually gotten to like this Swan on the Cadillac much more. And I'll give you some options for how to work on that. And let's just look at the exercises we're talking about first, and then I'll talk about how the teaser can help you achieve them and kind of pointers and pitfalls in the exercise. So the push-through bar is attached by one spring to the top, and once you get the bar in position, on the Gratz Cadillac, this wooden bar should hang right between these uprights. And when you have your grip on the bar, it should be a really firm grip with your thumbs on either side for safety, because you don't want to let it go and have it smack you in the face. Okay, so the first version of the Swan has straight arms. So you're lying here, you're trying to cultivate the low back muscles in the center and the stomach so that you can lift your back up to where your hands are on the bar. And then reaching into the bar is going to help you lift the whole Swan shape to come up. And then you're going to go back down again. And let's do it again. So I'm lifting and reaching my back just like I was holding a pole above my head if I was doing the short box. I'm coming up to the position on my own power and then pushing more to get a little more lift in the waistline. What you don't want to do is have the bar push you up. So that's version one of the Swan here. That's with straight arms, and now we're going to use that same concept to do the one where you bend your arms and you come up into a fuller extension. So I'm going to still connect my arms into my back, even though now my back has to bend my arms. And now I'm going to lift up. This is a lot like shave that we do on the reformer, and I'm going to lift up my back to where my hands are, and then I'm going to control the way back down. And then I'm going to do it one more time. And then I'm going to take a counter stretch for a moment. Okay, so connecting the back into the hands successfully lying on the stomach is a little bit more challenging than having your back on the mat to do the same connection. So that's why if you've already done the teaser, I'm just going to set up my measurement. So you have this wonderful part in the teaser where you can feel your back on the mat, and you can feel the back muscle connecting you all the way to your hands and to the bar. And so this part, I mean, it's really exactly what you're about to do lying on your stomach. So that can really help you when you turn over. Okay. So that's part one. Sometimes the teaser position can help you with the Swan. And depending on who you are, the spring may be helpful, or the spring may kind of lead you to use your own devices to get up there. So if you're someone who's kind of flexible maybe, and you can make the shape, and you could probably get up there on your own power, and the spring is kind of just pushing you around, or you're kind of just leaning on the spring, you might enjoy trying one or both of these exercises with no spring. So I'm just going to show you what happens. So for this straight arm one, it's really nice because the bar really can't help you. You have to kind of push into it because it doesn't really have anything to help it push on you. So that one is kind of nice as well. And then the big one, to do it with no spring, I kind of feel like it's a little bit self-limiting. I was someone who basically my shoulders want to do that exercise, my shoulders are tight, and so when I would get to this part to push the bar up, all of my center would just go away and it would just be like me pushing with my shoulders. So I enjoy doing this exercise with no spring because it either happens or it doesn't. And if it doesn't happen, it really helps you pinpoint what should be helping you get up there that's not. So I'm going to show you. So this is a prime example. Here, let me lounge for a moment. This is a prime example of the part of the body that's lying there doing nothing should be doing a lot of work, like you're standing on your feet. So when you're here, try to feel like you can use your center, use your butt to make your lower body really active. I'm just checking my measurement. Okay. And then connect your back. And then when you get here, you can't really push with your shoulders. You really need to use your upper stomach and the strength of your low body to help you. And if I didn't have the strength in my upper stomach and I got here, I would be stuck. And I would just like have to flounder and figure out how to get up there. So in that regard, it's a really good teacher to just take that spring away and see what happens. And you know, just for kicks, I often enjoy this exercise. I am a little bit weaker on one side, so I also like to do the no spring version with each side alone, because one shoulder likes to do everything, and you know they both like to do everything for different reasons, I guess. Anyway, but this is a lovely way to outsmart your shoulders. So let's try it. I'm going to do the left one first, and I'm going to put my other hand behind my back. And you'll probably see lots of funny things happening in my lower body, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to connect my back into the hand. And I'm going to come up. And then I'm going to come down. And then I'm going to do the other side. That was a lot easier on that side, so I'm going to do the left one again. Woo! And maybe one time with two arms. Oh yes, actually, doing the separate arms really helped the two-arm one feel like nothing, like it was just pure Pilates magic. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about these two versions of the Swan, using the spring or not using the spring, or other exercises that might be similar, please let me know in a comment below. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I promise there'll be new videos at least once a week. And then thank you so much for watching. Bye! You can also come up, the arms stay still, and you can lower and lift your legs. Really pull the stomach in as you reach both ends of your body longer. And then you'll roll down again. You can also come up and